Hello and welcome to it's like an emergency couple bulletins, Derek, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, it is
It's like
indeed.
an emergency meeting.
It is an
Um,
emergency meeting, yes.
Obviously, we recently spoke about that we'd had a couple of a little teaser, hadn't we?
Yes, we did.
But we have a release date for a single, and we have a
Yeah.
name, and it's really exciting.
It is exciting. It's very exciting. Yes, we've got a date and
So
a
yeah,
single name.
and we on Patreon we did get a little heads up 24 hours ahead,
We
which is
did,
really cool.
which was
We
cool,
had to say
yes.
nothing. But yeah, since then it's gone public, and we know that the
Yes,
song will
it's
be
a
called Choke and is out on the 21st of
first
May.
May. Yes, it's the first single for after signing for Lava, so
Yeah.
it is a big deal.
And
Very much so.
obviously, we had the little teasers, and we tried putting them together. And it was. And also, we had Pow saying how Pow and Danny saying how much funny it was watching us piece it together and try to stitch those clips together and
Yeah.
sort of figure out where they fit. Yeah, they're always watching that kind of thing.
I'm sure they're fully aware that that was going to happen.
Yeah. And the thing is, with the title, I remember Angelica had twigged on this a while ago, but we kept forgetting. And I'll drop the clips in. They've teased the title twice before. There was, I think it was in one of the vlogs a while ago. Probably, I think it might have been one of the ones on the recording, where Danny just randomly started choking Pow. And then Pow just gave this look. I'll stick the GIF in because there's that. But also, as well, more recently, I think it was on Pow's Just Chatting Twitch stream, where she started coughing and just came up, I'm choking. And I don't know if she was genuinely choking and just thought, I can just do this, or she was pretending. If she was pretending, she gets an Oscar.
Yeah.
It was very convincing. But
Yeah.
yeah, Angelica always knows, and she always comes with receipts.
I know she. Yes, yes. And Angelica is got a talent for spotting these things.
Never going to be on my
Definitely.
wrong side.
No.
And yeah, so what did you think of it then?
I loved it. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to hear it in its entirety.
Yeah, I think it sounds really good. So at the moment, there's a pre-save sort of link where you can get it to pre-add to your Spotify or Apple Music library. Yeah, but I'm not. So I suppose I could rip the audio if I wanted. It's always possible, but I'm not going to do that. If you want to hear it, go and pre-register for it. Right.
Exactly.
But yeah, the guitar sound is really sort of expansive,
It is. It
which I guess is a better thing.
sounds absolutely beautiful.
Very very crunchy. I like a
Yes.
crunchy guitar, and obviously bass and drums. The drum that we've heard little bits of drums that Pow's done as
Yeah,
teasers.
Pow's teased a little bit of drums.
Looks like we've got some quite complex drum patterns dropping in there as well. But again, drums sound really big, and bass sounds rumbly and low and soft.
Probably.
And again, I think that's the only word I can come of it. It sounds sonically, it sounds big. I think
Yeah,
it's a
that
lot
is a
of
good way to describe it. Yeah, it is. It does have
depth to the
a
sound, lots of
big
layers.
layered sonic
Yeah.
boom. It's
And vocals, of course, we know what they're going to be like.
yeah, I mean,
Again, vocals sounded like a little bit back in the mix, but not in a bad way. It makes them feel like there's a bit more space ahead of them. I don't know if I'm describing that right, but it makes them
I
sound more sort of
I know what you're driving
Theatrical,
at.
operatic.
Yes,
I don't know.
yes. It just gives that
I have no idea what I'm saying. No, but yeah, I think they feel that they've got room to breathe. They're not too in your face,
pace.
but they're
Yeah,
still powerful.
I think it just adds another depth to the sound. You just get that feeling. I mean, I know what you're saying. I can't put it into words either.
Yeah, I'm being extremely uneloquent here as well. But yeah, really, it sounds great. I've listened to it lots of times, so I've probably pre-saved the track about like 40 times now.
When it appears in your Spotify 40
Yeah,
times. Like,
yeah, it'd be like that when Steve Jobs put that U2 album on my phone.
Luckily, I didn't have iMusic in at
Mm,
that time because I wouldn't have been pleased about that.
no, yeah, I mean, as you'd expect, from what we've heard, the production sounds a whole step up from what's gone before, which
Or
you'd expect with a much bigger production budget, a much more
exactly.
high profile and experienced producer.
So yeah, aye. I mean, when you look at who Mr. B has produced for,
Old Big Papa B.
it's exciting. You know,
Yes.
he's done a lot of big name acts. So for the warning to get somebody like him to be involved, it can only be good.
Yeah. So 2 weeks we'll have a single to talk about, which is really exciting.
That will be exciting. That'll be a great one to talk
Whole
about.
a whole new song. I mean, I guess I suppose technically the last whole song we've heard is Martyrio,
Yes.
but it's never actually. But we've never quite. We've not heard a released version. It's always.
No.
But again, that one does that again sounds very anthemic. That sounds more mature, I guess.
It does, and it's a beautiful song as well.
Yeah, but yeah, so choke is coming very soon. I know soon's been a dirty word, but I don't mind it so much when I can quantify it, and I know that soon is 2 weeks. It's like okay, I can deal with that.
I know, aye, and I think they had picked up and were teasing us.
They've absolutely been picking up on that in terms of their social updates and stuff like that. They've
Yes.
been firing that back at us quite a lot.
Oh
The
yeah,
soon thing.
this soon. Yes.
And that's nice because you feel a bit more involved in the whole process as a fan.
Yes. I
So
know, and that's the other thing is that they do have a remarkable knack of being able to engage with their fans and be on the same level as their fans and talk to you face to face, not talking to you looking down as
no,
a big artist. It's which is, and I think that's something that will and hopefully will stay throughout their
I
careers.
think
That
so. And I think it's the kind of quality that's going to help endear them to
yes,
new
to
fans.
to new fans as well, yeah, because
Yeah,
they are so. I mean, it's like we've said before. It's like how many other artists will let you hang out on Twitch with them, while they play a
yes,
game.
exactly.
It's you don't see that a lot. You don't hear about it a lot.
But yeah,
Um,
but this has been so it's just a teaser, so quiet launch. I expect what will happen is things are going to ramp up significantly once they actually release it. The
exactly.
way I figure this works is little teaser. It's pretty much more than anything. It's a heads up to say because obviously people don't know. A lot of people don't know the warning, but they do know Lava Records. Obviously, especially given that they've just been having a really heavy promotion cycle for Greta Van Fleet.
Fleet, yeah.
So I imagine if you're a radio station, I don't know, head of music or something, or you're the person that books acts for Fallon, Ellen,
Ellen, yeah.
And you've had Greta Van Fleet on. You go to Jason Flom, you say, right, that was great. So who've you got coming through next? And he goes, well, I'll show you. And this gives us a 2-week window for a heads up for those people to
Heads
go,
up for
okay,
for those people to go, oh,
yeah,
right,
to
something's
say,
happening.
yeah, Lava Records have a new act debuting a single in 2 weeks. Sure, I've got a spot in the schedule to play that. You know,
Yeah.
maybe you tap up. So over here in the UK, for example, I don't even know who's doing the evening show anymore. Because it was Annie Mac, but I don't know. I know she's leaving Radio One. I don't know if she's left already. You'd have a spot. It used to be Zane Lowe that did it before, where it was the hottest record in the world right now. If they get on that spot necessarily, but you know they have. There's a room to negotiate there and say, well, look, I've got this act coming through. If you got a spot for them, that's what's going to be happening over the next 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, and I think it's probably a fairly standard radio industry practice that they will have a spot somewhere in their schedule where they can go, oh,
yeah,
we can slot
same
that in.
Same for music journalists as well. You know, people who write about this kind of stuff. I'm sure that's still a thing. So they know, say, right, this Lava have this act single, give you an advance copy, have a review out on launch day, that kind of thing. And that's what this 2-week period is.
Yeah, that's right. It just lets people be aware that something's going to happen and lets them make time, schedule space, whatever, for it to happen.
Yeah, and hopefully what that results in is a really big PR splash when it launches. So singles released, radio stations play it, whether they be conventional or streaming stations online.
Yeah.
List post reviews, and you have one big PR hit on launch day to make as much of a splash as possible. You know, it goes from there.
Yeah, I mean,
after that is when the interviews and the TV appearances hopefully come and that kind of thing.
That's right, and then you start appearing on maybe I Return to Ellen, Jimmy Fallon, those type of those type of shows.
I can't. Lava, I'm assume have a pretty big pull in those areas, so they've got the kind of clout where they can say, "Can you get my new act a spot?" And that's what's so exciting about all this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the sort of thing that it was always Rudy had to work hard on behind the scenes to make those connections and make those persuasions for people to agree to interview or have them on a show or whatever. Whereas, yes, when you've got somebody like Lava behind you, I'm sure
it takes a lot of the legwork out. Or certainly what it does, it gives you that foot in the door.
Most definitely, yeah.
It makes it a lot easier.
I mean, when you just see the amount of promotion for Greta Van Fleet that's gone on, it's if the warning gets half
quite excited for what they can do.
It's amazing.
I mean, that's pretty much it, isn't it, Derek? I mean, we didn't have anything else. It was just we felt we should do this quite quickly because otherwise it's old news.
It's old news, yes.
Hopefully, I'll have edited this by the end, before the end of the weekend, and have it up. That's the plan. It's only as you would say, it's only a wee one.
It is only a wee one. Yes, definitely. I'll be emergency. We've got news to bring you.
And I wasn't doing anything else by time to do it. But yeah, so if you didn't already know, here's your update. And if you haven't already done it, go and pre-save.
Go pre-save it on Spotify.
Go and pre-save Choke. Listen to the teaser. If you heard the teaser, let us know what you think. Post in the comments below. See, I remembered to mention them. But yeah, post a comment. Let us know what you think. Yeah. And so probably by the time we do the next one, we will actually have a single to talk about, which I can't really think what that'll be like because we've not had any new music.
I know it's been so long. It'll be fun to talk about it.
Yeah, well, short and sweet that one. Thank you for listening, and we will see you on the next one where we'll be able to talk about Choke in its entirety, and I can't wait.
Neither can I.